No, it ain't iCarly.
I'm telling you just how I feel. You don't even know the song.
So tell me the something of our
Yeah,
nation.
the brothers that had cable. Shout out to the brothers that had cable.
Nah, nigga, we was on the antenna.
I ain't had cable either. I don't know why I'm capping. I was watching it at my friend's house. Or my cousin's house. They had cable. Cable either. I don't know why I'm capping. I was watching it at my friend's
All
house.
right. We live on every channel. I just had to make sure. That's why if y'all just joined in, you might have got like some iCarly and other stuff. But yeah, welcome to the OTP for 285 Live. That's outside the perimeter where we talk about sports, and that's pretty much it. Today we're gonna be talking about wrestling, specifically the WWE. Maybe we'll get into some AEW. They don't really know AEW like that, but they know wrestling.
And don't forget about TNA.
Oh yeah, TNA is Impact now, so
Oh, man.
they don't know what they talking about. They more casual than I am. So tell us who we got with us. We got
Man, you already know, man. You got your mother's favorite stepson, son-in-law, man. Yeah, I ain't gotta say too much. Jeffrey Higgins in the building. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and who else we got? We got Priesthood.
Servant of the Most High. Priesthood. Brother Yashari.
Yes, sir.
And of course, you got your host, as always, your boy Mad Dog. I've been here, just doing my thing, sitting here streaming. Don't do that. Don't. I was gonna say, don't do me like that.
Boy, you almost made my left eye
You talking about rah, 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 rah. We a big dog here. Big dog. Speaking of big dog, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has been champion for almost 4 years now. 4 years. 4 years.
The whole high school
That,
term.
that's the long. That's the longest reign. Is that the longest reign?
It's not the longest reign. They trying to. I don't know. Maybe they
My
gonna.
boy got a bachelor's and whooping butt.
Yeah, I don't know if they gonna let him keep the championship past Hulk Hogan, and then there's Bruno Sammartino. But for him to get Bruno's,
Hogan wrestled a bunch of janitors.
Who
damn.
is Bruno Mars?
See, y'all gotta know y'all history. So Bruno is like one of the first WWE champions. He held the title for like 7 to 8 years back in the day when people didn't complain online. They weren't Cody crybabies about the championship. But
Definitely wasn't. Yup. Crazy.
I mean, I like Cody.
Back then he wrestled janitors.
You can't say that for everybody. I mean, technically, they were wrestling people who were janitors. There's like the Repo Man. I wouldn't say he's a janitor, but he's like a Repo Man. And then you got like, they had different gimmicks back then. It's not like how it is now, where they're more serious and.
Them niggas was wrestling against pest control people.
Coming out there spraying folks.
Come on, man. Getting wicked out here.
But yeah, so
I mean, but bro, you talk about Roman Reigns and let's talk about how he started, man. I don't know. What was that is crazy.
you know Roman Reigns be doing like that before he hit him with the Superman punch.
My thing is, bro, Roman Reigns has meant to the WWE since he came into the WWE with the Shield. I mean, bro, he's been dominant since he got here. You know what I'm saying? Since he came into the WWE universe, we've seen him dominate on every level from the top floor of the stadium. You know, they came from the seats. You know, so it's real personal. It's real personal with them. Now, to see where Roman Reigns is at now, being champion, I don't like it. I don't like it. Intercontinental.
No, come on, don't do Roman like that.
Do
Roman,
him like that.
no, Roman is where he belongs. Roman is where he belongs. He's come so far from when he first came out with the Shield. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's boring. He can't, cut it on the mic." But now he just comes out there confident, man. He comes out there rubbing shoulders with people like The Rock now, rubbing shoulders with John Cena, who Everybody says he's good on the mic too. Yeah,
He does very good.
I ain't gonna get, you know, I ain't gonna get John Cena no props.
Why not though?
I mean, I'll give, okay, so I'll give John Cena props from when he was Chain Gang John Cena, when he had a little edge to him.
When you could like relate to the, you feel me?
Yeah, man, you know, when he was like, his character felt more like developed.
Life.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the
But now that he's just like, well, okay, he not really relevant anymore, but now that he was just like
because he been passed around in the industry.
wearing all the,
Yeah, my boy out here wearing dress.
yeah, he out here wearing dresses and stuff, but that might be his true character. You never know. You never know.
You
John,
got.
The Rock wore a tutu. Yeah, he did. But
that's still The Rock.
it ain't like how John Cena is
Hey,
though.
but at least he ain't throw on the hill.
John Cena was full out. Full out. He looked like Britney Spears.
He had the heels and the stockings on.
Yeah, he had that Britney Spears from like 2003, I think.
I didn't even know
When she had the pigtails. Yeah, it was crazy. I ain't gonna harp too much on John Cena right now, though.
Oh my gosh.
Because like I said, he's not relevant. Right now, relevance is Cody Rhodes. How do y'all feel about Cody and finishing the story?
I'm actually proud of how far he's come. How many times he's been kicked out of WWE and came back because he couldn't wrestle.
What you, no, we're not gonna say that. He can wrestle. Cody.
Why did his contract expire like 5 times? He went. Last time he came back with a new gimmick.
Because they didn't believe in him as much as they should have.
I still don't believe him.
They wanted to build
Bring back Dolph Ziggler.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
what they call him in,
so they wanted to build people from the ground up. Cody already had a wrestling pedigree. And there's a lot of hate. There is a lot of hate between his dad and Vince McMahon. So when
Why is that though? For the people that don't know, why is that?
All right, let me give you a little history lesson. So for the people who don't know, Dusty Rhodes was big on Vince McMahon's dad's enemies territory. So like the NWA's, Georgia wrestling, like any Southern wrestling stuff like that. Dusty was bigger than Hulk Hogan on some circuits. He's bigger than Ric Flair. He's big. You know, he's one of the big names. And Vince McMahon Sr. didn't like that. So when he brought him in, he dressed him up in these polka dots and all this other stuff. And they really just gave that man the shaft. Like, they didn't give him his due. So when Cody came back, they didn't let Cody go past a certain limit. They were like, okay, this is where we see Dusty. This is where we see his son. We ain't going to put him up here with, you know, The Rock and Randy Orton. And yeah, and every other like generational talent. Like they respect the Anoa'i family, which is like the Rock's family, the Usos, all of them. They give them. He gonna just keep dogging this man.
My thing is like
I went from Franco Dust to Stardust.
he don't need to be up there though. He
Yep.
don't need to be up there with the Rock and them.
You don't think Cody should?
So we went from Stardust to Gold Dust to Dusty Dust. That's what he is right now.
Y'all gonna stop
I just don't-
disrespecting this man.
My thing is this, bro. You got Cody Rhodes, you got The Rock. When I think of Cody Rhodes, I think of John Morrison. When I think of Cody Rhodes, I think of
John Morrison
who
was
else?
I don't endorse any of this foolishness
John
that y'all
Morrison
saying.
was not amazing. Anyways,
They definitely
I think of Cody Rhodes. I think of John Morrison. I think of Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase Jr. That's what you trying to say.
DiBiase.
Not the $1 Million Man, but his son.
I just don't think that Cody needs to be in the position that he's in right now. I feel like there are so many other people that could be in that position. Yeah. Intercontinental.
At least the world heavyweight. I would say world heavyweight.
He-
I ain't gonna do it like that. He's runner up. He doesn't, like Roman said, man. He's like he already failed, right? He needs to just stick with being runner up with Seth Rollins. That's why both of them can get along. The Bible says, "Can two walk together unless they be agreed?" They both agreed that they're runner ups. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. They number 2. That's why they need to fight. That's why they best friends. number two.
Now,
They're not best friends.
it was some time. I think it was either a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I seen Seth Rollins talking to Cody Rhodes in that ring. They was standing in the middle of that squared circle, and and it's like Seth Rollins was trying to tell Cody, like, if anybody can beat these boys, it's me. And you know how he felt when he said that? Shut up, cause you don't get to say that. You Seth Rollins, you Seth Rollins, and then at the end of the day, there's levels to this. There's levels to this. You feel what I'm saying? You can't put you can't put Cody Rhodes up there with the nah, you can't. The Rock and Roman.
Okay, so let's take The Rock out of the equation. Who else could be in that position against Roman? If you said Seth and Cody or B plus players and number twos,
Or
okay,
or
okay, that's fair. Talk more about it.
legend killer.
That's the only answer.
That's the only answer.
And why do you feel like that?
And the only reason that's the only answer is because of this right here. When you think about the resume, when you think about greatness, when you think about history, when you think about what else do we be thinking about when we think about
RKO's
right?
grandma.
It could have been my grandma. So my thing is it's like, y'all, if you want the views, if you want all of that, the money, then you gotta put Randy Orton in that match. You gotta put Randy Orton, because we had already seen Randy Orton carry Cody Rhodes, did we not?
That was like
We already seen
13 years ago.
And like he stole someone. I think that was back in 2014, 2015. Cody challenged Randy Orton, whooped on him like
whooped him. What the man?
That was a long time ago. Cody has gone and become a man, came back, and is one of the most.
Gone and dyed his hair, got a neck tattoo.
Yeah, he's one of the most popular.
When you gonna leave, come back, get a tramp stamp?
you trying this, man? You trying this, man?
Understand why
They should have gave Dolph Ziggler the chance.
No, they shouldn't. Dolph Ziggler was not like that. Dolph Ziggler is not like that.
Ziggler, Drew McIntyre. Who else?
Drew McIntyre, all right.
That's all I got right now.
I would say Drew McIntyre is all right. He's starting to grow on me a little bit. As of like everything that he's doing with the CM Punk stuff, where he like trolling him and got him on his shirt with the buried dreams, crushed dreams thing. He's been doing good.
Speaking
Hey,
of,
Seth Rollins gonna have to give up that title. With his name, I'm sorry, Seth Rollins. I love your loyalty.
he don't know.
Even Cody Rhodes, I love your loyalty. I was trolling a lot, but I love Seth Rollins' loyalty. If we've been honest, your name don't put no weight on this title. Pass that title either to Randy Orton or pass that title to give me the name, y'all. Oh, CM Punk. CM Punk comes in. CM Punk gonna actually make that title important.
CM Punk.
Nobody would.
Punk is washed, bro. Well, he is. He gets injured every match. Like he was in the Royal Rumble, he got injured. The Royal Rumble, off of a DDT.
A DDT.
He ain't ready for the. He not ready for.
When we talk about DDTs, SRVs, and BMVs, we can't do that. The
No.
DDT, that's one of the most dangerous. And I always get emotional because I love CM Punk. So it's one of the most dangerous moves.
What Cat Williams say? You got a profound. What do you say? Something about hanging out with losers. What do you say? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look for it. Hold on, 'cause I got that. You have an unnatural allegiance to losers.
Where?
CM Punk is a loser. Everywhere he goes, he loses.
Cody Rhodes is a loser.
No, he not.
What has he won?
He lost one. Oh, we lost Mike, but we lost. He lost one time.
Cody Rhodes hasn't won any major championship.
He's gonna win a bigger one than anybody else has won.
He's gone through so many gimmicks. He has to use all his finishes. And that's his move thing. We be honest, Cody don't have no moves. He just got all his fast finishes.
What you mean? He got plenty of moves.
All his past finishers, every time he changes his gimmick, that's it.
No. He got moves past that too.
I mean, honestly, Rock don't have them.
He don't need them. Some people really.
The rock
Behind
bottom,
Buster, he has elbow and Rock bottom.
yeah, a lot of these wrestlers don't be having too many. Probably I see no more than like 5 moves.
And Priesthood, your favorite is John Cena. How many moves does he have? 4.
Hey, John Cena can do your move on you.
But he doesn't do it. He doesn't do.
RKO you.
That's easy.
Bottom you.
That's easy.
He could 619 you. He could.
I ain't never seen him do no 619.
Don't say that's easy. That ain't easy.
I ain't never seen him do no 619. You have to show.
Jump on the back of the top rope, hit you with a flip.
No.
John Cena has been acrobatic.
So you gonna take those couple moves that John Cena can do and discount Cody Rhodes, who can do all that. He does a jumping cutter, which is like an RKO. He does moves way better than what John Cena can do.
Maybe the moves don't look right because his pants.
Let's get off of Cody, man.
I'm gonna make that's a new shirt logo.
Let's get off of Cody.
Ain't right. Hey, I'm gonna make a new shirt logo. On the front shirt, it's gonna say moves ain't right, and then on the back it say pants too tight. We're gonna make that.
So what's y'all's heyday? What's y'all's heyday in wrestling? Like, what is y'all's prime of wrestling that y'all say is the best period of wrestling?
Well, what was yours?
No, y'all. I'm asking you.
Oh, you're right.
Obviously, the
No.
attitude.
Not from. Oh, this is what everybody should say. What is your heyday that you would look back and say these are my favorite wrestling matches?
Oh, when I was actually old enough to watch.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels versus John Cena.
Okay.
I like any. Really, Shawn Michaels showstopper. We talk about Shawn Michaels.
The John Cena era.
Be more specific.
Tell me how long that era was.
30 years.
About 10 years.
Exactly. My boy is 10-5 at WrestleMania. 10-5. He whooped on Triple H, whooped on Edge, whooped on Jeff. Well, he whooped on Big Show twice, right? He didn't get demolished by Undertaker.
Just because he was booked to win those matches don't mean they were good. They were dog crap.
Shawn Michaels wasn't good.
Him versus Shawn Michaels was good, but that's because Shawn Michaels is great. He's excellent.
Him versus Triple H twice.
It was okay. It was never fantastic. It was okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that John Cena versus Triple H phase,
It was always okay. It was never.
that didn't hit on me.
It never went past.
Randy Orton Triple H phase though.
Yeah, they had a couple. I would say out of all 3 of them who came up with John Cena, Batista and Triple H had better matches.
Randy Orton and John Cena had the best match.
They had a good rivalry.
2014,
Yeah,
2010 to 2014 TLC.
yeah, that TLC match was pretty dope.
Remember all that? Hardcore. John Cena and Randy Orton had the best matches.
I ain't gonna say the best matches.
Best matches in the Rock and Stone.
No, never. WrestleMania 17, Rock versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania beats any catalog of Randy Orton versus John Cena.
Always be that number 1 rivalry when it comes to sports entertainment. We talk about the WWE.
Yeah, the number 1 rivalry, but
The match is better too.
match is up. Why do you think that the rivalry is?
The match is better.
TLC John Cena versus Randy Orton.
There's nothing you can say to me right now that would make me change my mind about that. Like I've watched you go watch the match. Go watch Rock versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania 17, and you will see magic in a bottle because it has never been recreated. It will never be recreated again. Now, if you want to say what a better technical match is, I'll give you Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle, or Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. Both matches at WrestleMania. Yeah.
That one when he came out with the all white joints. The one when he came out with the all white joints.
Yeah.
When Undertaker
Yeah.
You know, Michael Jordan wants to. Yeah.
Michael Jordan. Michael Higginbotham.
Yeah,
Michael
look, that was a
Higginbotham.
great match.
Yeah.
That was a
Hey,
great match,
like
man.
you need to go to Michael Higginbotham. Hit him with the Higginbotham.
But I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to like, I like Kurt Angle is just.
Yeah.
I wish he would have got more PT, man. More PT. Like,
I,
I know his neck was broke.
I
His whole
mean,
career.
y'all mentioned him in TNA. That's where he got most of his PT at when he was Perk Angle. High off perks, just doing the crazy stuff. That's a wild era for TNA and Kurt Angle.
And WWE.
Yeah, I mean, Kurt Angle is a beast.
He alright.
Don't do that.
So what do y'all think? What are y'all predictions for WrestleMania?
Cody's gonna finish the
These
story.
matches if we can. Let me see.
You want me to pull up what?
Yeah, pull that.
All right. All right, WrestleMania
Put it up, Mad Dog.
made it for a match.
And for everybody that hasn't subscribed or followed, or clicked, or commented, or nothing like that, we still appreciate y'all. But y'all can go ahead and do that right now. That would
Yeah.
be, so kind of y'all. And then share it with your family, your friends.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
We got 366 subscribers on YouTube.
Take you back.
might take you back if you share it. Yeah, you share the OTP part, she might take you back. No guarantee.
Oh no, she'll definitely. I put my stamp on it. She will acknowledge you. So
You've been approved.
You will acknowledge him.
so the WrestleMania card is, it's still kind of in the works right now, but we know
They
Coach.
like 2 months away in the work.
It's a month. They still got time.
A
Hey,
month?
but let's be honest though. Any other time they've had a WrestleMania, they've had stuff put in place.
Well, they have their main events. They have their main events. They're just working on like the middle titles, like the Intercontinental title, U.S. title. So they're still building towards that. But they have so you got Drew versus Seth. That's gonna be for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Why is he the world heavyweight champion?
Seth?
No, he's not. Drew's gonna win that.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking why is Seth the champion?
Yeah, no, but why is he champion?
You don't like Seth?
When I think about world heavyweight, I don't think it's Seth Rollins. I think of me.
Okay. All right. All right. Nah, Seth, he's been putting in work, bro. Like, he got people coming out singing his song. Oh, everybody sing his song. He's super popular. No, Cody's is whoa.
It's just higher, no power.
So one is like singing the whole song, and the other one's just singing the whoa part.
That's not gonna work. They got
Like I told you, they number 2. That's what number 2. Whoa, you're number 2.
Bro, that's not gonna work for the long time. Long time, that ain't gonna work.
Anyway, Drew versus Seth. So you're saying Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, the realest.
Seth freaking Rollins.
What you saying? What you saying, Mad Dog?
I'm not even a Drew fan, but I want Drew to win because I'm kind of. Seth has held it for a while, but I want to see something different,
He's done
I think
absolutely nothing.
okay. Do y'all think? Okay, we can get it. Like when it comes to history, we know that records are meant to be broken. Do y'all feel like the WWE has a problem with like having these folks have their title for way too long?
Nah,
You know?
I think you should hold.
Short title reign.
Yeah, I think you should hold your title longer because it makes it it builds up more of a esteem to want to see somebody win. Like you build people up. You're like, okay, I got all these people on the side. Now,
Like the Cowboys, right?
no. Why you gotta bring the Cowboys to everything? We talking about wrestling. We so far off. We are
They build us up, and we lose.
we are so far off of the Cowboys right now.
Story, the Cowboys need to finish their story. Like said, how many times do you need to finish the story? No, that's not how this works.
We are not talking about the Cowboys right now.
I'm just saying, look,
Anyway,
the
what's
Rock.
the next match?
All right, so the next match would be y'all probably don't even know the females like that. Bailey,
All I
I
know
say,
is Bianca Sinclair.
try it again, try it again. Belair,
Beyonce Lambert there.
Bianca Belair.
Bianca Sinclair. Oh,
Bianca
Bianca Belair.
Belair.
Whatever they do, I hope.
You know that's your wife's.
Bailey Uso and Naomi.
Hey, are
That,
the
that,
Usos in a tag team match this year?
no, they are not even tag team anymore. They're going against each other. So they're gonna try to set them up for a match at WrestleMania because Jay's on Raw right now. He's hanging out with Cody and all the good guys, and Jimmy is still with the Bloodline. So after Jimmy betrayed him, Jay has been like anti Jimmy, anti Bloodline type deal. So
And I don't blame him because if I got betrayed like that, like.
yeah, he almost won the Intercontinental Championship last Monday, I think it was, and Jimmy came out there and interrupted
With a hoodie on.
with a hoodie. But yeah, so the ladies, Bailey versus Io Sky. I know y'all don't know either one of those, but
Bianca Sinclair.
and then Rhea
E.O. Sky.
Io Sky. She's a Japanese woman.
Was that the one we saw last year? When we watched WrestleMania last year?
No, that was probably Asuka.
What happened to her?
She in the same group as Io Sky. So background to this group, they used to be called Damage Control, and it was Bailey's group, and then like when Asuka and Kairi Sane came in the group, they all the Japanese women, so they kind of kicked her
I'm
out.
so glad you didn't say Kamikaze.
No, no, they kicked her out though. They kicked Bailey out, so Bailey is trying to
Why they kick her out though?
because she's not Japanese and they don't like white women. I don't know. That's the story I get out of it.
What's let's not go.
Charlotte is hurt right now, so she not gonna be at WrestleMania.
Yeah, she just had surgery not too long ago.
Why
Yeah.
did Naomi stop wrestling, man?
Naomi didn't stop wrestling. She's actually back.
Really?
Yeah. So with Naomi,
Bianca gonna be tag team? They gotta be tag team.
no, you don't have to just tag them because they're black.
We're all for the culture, man. This ain't even about the WWE no more.
Naomi came back at the Royal Rumble. She was in TNA for the last year or so.
Oh, G League type shit.
Yeah. Basically.
I just feel like
If TNA's the G League, what's the
AEW is like the Canadian Football League or something
it's the A League.
compared to NFL. Like it's a competition, but it's not really. It's like they cool. They do their thing.
It's like if you promised your son wrestling tickets, but you couldn't afford them, or you missed it, or you missed the show, they just buy me tickets.
That's a clip.
How do you feel about that? If your son, hell, we ain't even gonna do it like that. I ain't even gonna ask a question like that. How would you feel if your daddy tells you, oh, look, you know what I'm saying? We finna go to a WWE show, and you get there. You
That's
feel me?
definitely something my parents would do.
It would definitely be.
I asked my mama for a PS3. She gave me a PS2. So what we talking about?
It'd be.
She gave me a PlayStation.
Yeah.
She gave me a PlayStation. Come on,
I
man.
asked my mom for Xbox One.
How did we get
I
here?
asked my dad for a PlayStation 3. He gave me a PS2. Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what it's like. You ask them for your parents.
Pretty much. That's it right there.
AEW or TNA or something like that.
I
They
asked
might
my
take
mama
you to
for
Lucha.
basketball. She got me a
Hey,
Nerf basketball.
Lucha go hard though. Lucha go hard. I just wish I knew that.
I got The Rock beating oh boy for
So, do you think, since there's a two-part night in WrestleMania, do you think Cody Rhodes will face The Rock in one, and then The Rock will face... No, Cody will face Roman and The Rock?
Yeah.
In
I think they're gonna do a tag team match with Cody and Seth versus The Rock and Roman on night one, and then
Don't
night.
let them do it like where they get, you know what I'm saying? They should have the original match set for the original match. Then have like have The Rock fight everybody in the bloodline. And this man trying to be the head of the table, just all real. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Yeah. And now I'm finna do it to him. You don't get to come to the WWE. You come back, you been gone for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? You had to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you come back, and you talking about I'm back head of the table.
Well, y'all need to put some respect on The Rock, man, because he has saved
Nigga,
them many times.
I'm not saying he didn't save
I
it.
know people are getting flashbacks from when CM Punk. He came back and just took CM Punk's title.
Which he should have.
Punk worked hard. Like
No,
I guess that's how they feel with the Cody thing, right? But he
no.
saved. He saved. Y'all just don't know. Y'all didn't listen to The Rock when he said, "If y'all just sit with me and shut your
Way this
mouth and
far
know
when
your
he did.
role," he said, "I got y'all." But no, they didn't want that. The Rock was probably gonna give us a new title because everybody tired of looking at that trash off-brand title. Which The Rock, which was inspired by The Rock. 'Cause I know he came out with that championship back in 12. So the WWE fan base ought to be ashamed of themselves, bro.
So they ruined the
We would
match.
have had, we would have, yeah, they ruined the match and they ruined the chance for New Day and Kevin. The Rock wasn't gonna do nothing but hold it for 4 months. Then Cody could have got the belt after. Right or wrong, huh?
I don't know how to feel, man. To be honest, I don't care. They could have put a triple threat for me. I'd have been just fine with that. As long as it's Roman and The Rock in there somewhere. But I get what people are saying because the way the story was built up is Cody needed his revenge, or else Cody would look like a complete, tool, for lack of better words. Um, the Rock coming back. Oh, he lost Mike for a little bit. I think he said his phone died. But The Rock coming back, I get it, for a business sake. And The Rock versus Roman by itself would be a great match too. So honestly, I like the chaos of it all. It kind of made it more exciting instead of making it more predictable. So what I always tell people is to let the beat build. Because people, as soon as something happens that people don't like, they start crying, and that's why Rock was calling them crybabies and all this stuff, which is fair because they do cry a lot. And I'm like, y'all just gotta let stuff, work its way. Like let people tell their story. If you just if the fans really got what they want every time, everybody would have been a champion this year. As soon as somebody got hot, they'd be like, "Oh, yep, give Dominic Mysterio the championship, give LA Knight the championship, give Rhea the men's heavyweight championship because she was beating up men at one point." Like that's how it would be, because that's how people are. And then they would turn on them in like 3 months. That's how they did Seth. They loved when Seth first got the title, but after like 1 or 2 months, they was like, "Oh well, they should have gave it to Finn. They should have gave it to Drew. They should have gave it to this
Who is
person."
Finn, man? What is he?
Finn is part of the Judgment Day, that dark group. That you remember he fought Edge, and and they both were like doing their dark characters. Yeah,
I don't remember that because I didn't watch it.
you did watch it. You just
I rebuked that.
I was gonna say you watched it. You just you didn't care for it.
Don't let me get on wrestling. I'm gonna hit him with the rebuke 5,000.
The Rebuke 5,000.
Slap him upside the head with the Bible. Rebuke.
Man, I wish you could have went to the SmackDown with me the other day.
Hopefully we get to go to the next one. Y'all with
Yeah, if they bring one back to Atlanta anytime soon. I know they got a Raw in Savannah, but I'm like, I'm not about to drive to Savannah for Raw. Not for 3 hours. 3 hours for 3 hours? That's a no go. Other match.
Rock and Roman though should crush Cody.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, that
I
won't.
believe this time Roman is going to get with is it Jay or Jimmy?
You said Roman gonna do what?
Jimmy's going to interfere with the match. Or
Jimmy is the one that's the bad guy right now.
Okay, so Jay is going to interfere with the match, and it's going to cost Roman the match. And then the next night, because you reap what you sow,
Mm-hmm.
I believe Cody's going to get the title, but then literally the next night, they're going to get pounded into the ground, and they're going to show that the Bloodline is the top dog.
How do you feel about Logan Paul?
I think he's a very good wrestler.
Yeah,
I
he
like his style. Like I didn't. They're very talented. Those brothers, you can't deny that they're very talented at a lot of things.
yeah, they are. It sucks. It's like it's like rooting for the devil almost, because they are not good people. But I will give. I guess you got to give the devil his due sometimes.
I ain't never.
I know I'm not either. I'm just saying that.
Black butterfly with the head with the body.
Rebuke. There he is. He's back.
I mean, yeah, I would like to see for all the trash they talk. I would eventually like to see them box Tate brothers,
Mm.
or have them at the WWE, the Tate brothers versus the Paul brothers. I mean, that would be a lot of.
Yeah, but you're taking away from everybody else on the product if you do that.
What do they got to do with them? I mean,
Folks gotta eat. Folks gotta eat. They try to eat. They try to be on the show.
it's a cold world. It's a doggy dog world.
You gotta eat, man.
If they want to eat, they can eat off the little tables like my boy Cody Rhodes at AEW and TNA and stuff like that.
I mean, Cody, for his credit, he built that. He built AEW with everybody else, and it was competing. It's been competing against WWE more than any other brand here. I actually went to a show in the pandemic era, and Cody was in the main event in a cage match, and it was actually really good. So I got a lot of respect for Cody, especially he's a Georgia boy. He reps Georgia well. And I don't.
It just ruined me when they had Stardust.
That was so long ago. You gotta let it die.
A lot, 'cause I was like, why is he like they'd have this stupid segment with him and Goldust.
You gotta have like some.
Doing dumb stuff. And it used to piss me off. I'm like, bro, can we get to the main event now?
You gotta have some side characters. You gotta have some side parts of the show.
Being a side character.
I mean, that's what John Cena used to do. He used to be a side character before he made it big.
I hate they made the Miz a clown. They should have made Cody Rhodes should stay the clown. Miz is top.
The Miz and John Cena had one of the worst WrestleManias of all time as a main event,
Like that was not.
and that was here in Atlanta. So it's probably why they don't come back here that often, because they had a terrible turnout. And I actually could have went to that match, but I mean I could have went to the WrestleMania, could have got it in for free, but I wasn't into wrestling anymore because of John Cena. He burnt me out.
I seriously can't believe though people really chose Cody. Like, if you think about this, that 10 years from now, we're gonna wish The Rock and Roman Reigns would have faced.
We still might get it. They might just build up to it for next year.
I want to see who. I want to see who really
But
at
at
the head of that
WrestleMania,
table, man.
Hollywood, come on, man.
That was last year. Last year was Hollywood. This year is Philadelphia. So last year, I think they would have accepted it more last year because that's what people were clamoring for. They wanted to see Rock versus Roman, but
He could have brought the Hollywood Rock out at Hollywood.
yeah, he could have. But he
But
said
they were crying back then. I think that's why it didn't happen.
no, it didn't happen because not Roman, but The Rock said he didn't have time for it. He had movies to shoot and all types of other stuff. It was only this year when the screen.
What movie did The Rock drop? That was last year. What movies have he dropped?
Was it?
I ain't seen that.
Was it?
Nothing good.
It wasn't good. What's the DC movie with him in it?
Oh, Black Adam. Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah.
That was trash.
Yeah. So he spent his time doing all that instead of going to WrestleMania. So
Well,
I think it'd have been perfect like last year if he would have showed up, even if he lost, because then people wouldn't be crying as much. It'd have been. Where you go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, people wouldn't be crying as much. It would have been like, okay, Rock, good match against Roman. Roman wins, and then now you build up Cody to be the the next guy or whoever. It ain't got to be Cody. It can be CM Punk.
I feel like that would have made more sense than rather other than what they got going on now.
Yeah,
But you know,
I agree. Yeah, I know y'all haven't seen Gunther. Y'all don't know who that is.
I don't even know who
See,
that is.
can't even talk to y'all about that. But he's the Intercontinental Champion. They still don't have a match for him yet for WrestleMania, but they're
US champion.
Logan Paul. We just
Where
talked
is
about him.
Kofi Kingston?
Kofi Kingston is
No way!
Kofi Kingston just kind of been sitting there with Xavier Woods on Raw. They haven't really been.
What?
Him and Xavier Woods have just been sitting there.
Big E got injured. Type
Yeah.
whatever he got.
So are they tag team?
They're a tag team, but they haven't been doing anything. They just kind of been sitting there. They've been,
Trying to get back.
yeah, they just been fighting random people. Can't say much about them.
Yeah, I think WWE. Yeah, I think WWE will have to, or at some point, merge with all of these other wrestling companies because, like, I'm not saying that the superstars that they have right now are
Oh,
completely
they got
bad,
they got
but I want to see them. I want to see them like merge with different shows, these different wrestling shows too.
Do
So
you want to see them merge, or you want to see them work together, where you can see them fight each other?
everything. I want to see everything.
I would like like WCW versus WWF.
I mean WC,
Something like that, like or whoever these ECW,
TNA,
I need to see something.
TNA,
TNA.
Impact.
I need to see something. Shoot, cause like there needs to be a few. I'm not gonna lie. Now when they had ECW versus you know what I'm saying, with Paul Heyman and them boys,
Yeah.
that was a
Like
good time to be alive. Was I even
Sting
here?
versus Undertaker.
It would have been crazy 10 years ago, but now I don't want to see it. Undertaker can barely move.
But that goes into like the storyline thing. Like if the storyline is really good, bro, you're not gonna just like completely like
Make a storyline for Old Man Sting and Old Man Undertaker right now. I want to hear it.
Sting. Get it right.
Sting, dang, Sting.
Hey,
That's how they gonna be feeling. They so old. They like every
so Undertaker come back. You're like, I'm the best. And then Sting come out like, ah! You know his entrance is. So they come back and fight. Sting win though.
Sting wins in WWE against The Undertaker.
Come on, man.
I don't see that.
not many people that could beat that.
Brock Lesnar.
Okay,
Brock Lesnar doesn't exist anymore. He's been wiped.
that's what I was gonna say. Did y'all hear about all that stuff?
Crazy. What he even do?
Okay,
Him and Mr. McMahon tag team.
yeah, pretty much. There's this
Allegedly.
allegedly there was this lady that they had employed. She didn't have a specific role, but she was basically passed around by a lot of people in that locker room
And she allowed him to pass her around.
because she wanted to get promoted, and apparently Vince McMahon was like saying that he was gonna blackball her from the industry if she didn't do what he said. He used his power to kind of like manipulate her, is what she said, allegedly. I don't know, but and then one news source linked Brock Lesnar, him signing back to WWE from UFC was linked to Vince McMahon sending those pictures of her naked and stuff like that, and Vince basically said, "I'll let you do whatever you want to her if you come back," and so allegedly that's what happened, and then he came back, and yeah, the rest is history. I'm not laughing at her situation. I'm just laughing because it's just wild to me.
My thing is, and not to get too deep, can people not just walk away from stuff?
They could,
Like,
but
like, of course, we don't know the full, like, you know what I'm saying?
there's a lot of people in this world who will, for lack of a better word, sell their soul for $1 for the next level, and I think they get trapped in that, and then now they feel like people manipulate them and all this stuff, and it's like you really could have just walked away before all this happened, before you took pictures and you tried to use the system first, and then realized you couldn't get over it, and now you're stuck. And that's not victim blaming. That's not victim blaming at all. That's just how things go. It ain't like she got kidnapped and held a gun at gunpoint and saying you got to do this. He just said, I'm gonna give you this high position in our company and I'm gonna pay you millions of dollars if you do this. And it got out of control.
Once the moment, and you can only say what you would do if you really in a situation, or you could just do what I'm about to do. If I was in that situation, bro, I'm taking the money and I'm leaving. If you smart with that, then you gonna stack it or you gonna spend it. I don't know. But that's crazy though.
So what you call that is sadly the. I believe it's all true. It is what it is.
Nah,
What
I
you call
think
that
that's
though?
true.
It's the SLUT remorse. These women do this in college. You see this all the time. They want to be a whore. They get tossed around by everybody. Then they want to cry
Of course.
the victim.
I look. Like I said, not to get too deep into it, but it's a messed up situation. I feel like what's gonna come from it is what's supposed to come from it for all parties, if it's handled the right way. Hopefully,
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, I'm not justifying the actions either. I hope they all they what they have to deal with, they have to deal with the most high. But these women put themselves in situations because we know the love of money is the root of all evil. So they love this money and they get involved with these big time men, evil men. So what do you expect you're gonna get?
Yeah. That's
So we
Now
got.
you're just putting your stuff. Now you're just putting your stuff out there. You about you drinking tea and soup.
That's crazy. I mean, I didn't want to say, but you know, like.
Speak y'all piece, man.
Bro, the Kelly Diddy treatment is crazy, bro. I don't think that it was called for them to be, you know what I'm saying, pissing on folks and stuff. But it's just messed up. It's just messed up. I couldn't imagine it.
People are sick, man. They'll take people.
I would be sick after somebody peed on me.
No, I'm saying people are sick in the mind, not the people who are sick afterwards. People are sick in the mind. It's a power thing where people want to call you,
They want to be dogs.
yeah. They want to control people, and then there are people who will accept that for a little bit of money or a little bit of attention or a little bit of power, and
Oh gosh, the people that don't get attention. Oh gosh.
yeah, it's a cycle, man. It's terrible, but we ain't gonna stay too long on that. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit.
I just, you know what I'm saying. So, do y'all feel like WWE is a good hands moving forward?
Yeah, Triple H is way better for the product, far more creative. I like long-term booking, where it's like, you'll get these storylines kind of intertwining with each other. People can go off and do another thing and then come back and be like, yeah, I didn't remember from 2 years ago when you hit me in the head, back of the head. I was just waiting for my time to strike. I like stuff like that because it's like, yeah, why am I going to forget about that? I feel like in the past, like especially around like 2006, people would just like get the dog crap beat out of them and then completely forget like the next week and be like, oh, this is my best friend. And it's like, dog, you just got whooped. Like, yeah, Booker T. Like, I would never be on Triple H's side after.
He made me so mad, man. Like, Booker T should have just been better than what he was. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just pisses me off.
I mean, he had the skill set. He just didn't have the push.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And the mic. He had it on the mic.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
yeah, man.
We coming for you. Hulk Hogan.
I'm coming for you.
That's like one of my favorite moments of history. Hey, it's a new cat in NXT. He got trained by Booker T. His name is Trick Williams. I don't know if y'all have seen the videos that I sent y'all where it's like his entrance, he comes out, it's like, whoop that trick, whoop that trick.
Is that the dude with the drop?
Yeah. That's the
What that trick? The song? The song? Yeah, no. Yeah, used to. Go ahead and say it again. Used to. It's a new day. We'll talk about that later. It's a new day.
yeah, but that's Trick Williams. He's in NXT right now.
I've seen him. I think that. I don't know, man. It's a lot to get used to now, because.
For his career, moving forward, new look, new attitude.
Was the best time. That time was the best time. We had Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle, Booker T, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. Those are the times that I wish we could get back to.
WWE 24. Have anybody else watched it?
Well, it's not out yet for the public. It's only out for certain people. I've heard mixed. It's not out for the everybody. It's just certain people have the game. They're playtesting it. It comes out on the 5th. I gotta get a PS5 first. I can't keep getting the.
Ain't no more blind, no more games for them.
Yeah, I can't keep getting the last gen stuff.
Because all that money that we spent on last year, we could have put to PS5.
Or to be honest.
At least one, and then we just go to each other's houses or something.
Yeah,
We hurting over here. I'm gonna put it out there, y'all. We hurting. So if y'all want to send us tips and stuff like that, tip us. Give us some patreon.com/285live. Yeah, get us a PS5 so we can be on PS5 streaming.
Yeah, it's a lot going on in the WWE world, man. It's gonna be fun and very entertaining to see how these next couple of weeks, this next month.
Y'all gotta get caught up though, so I can really have these conversations.
Yeah, cause I be reading.
At least watch like a SmackDown or two.
Cody Rhodes wrestle the young man that wanted a better overall rating. His overall rating was 74, but he got beat like he was 72.
Who is that?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Huh?
yeah,
Who was that?
I'm not sure. I had to look up his name.
Something about Trick Baby.
His last match on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes beat him in like 5 minutes.
Was it
It'll probably be.
the white guy? White guy wears shorts.
There's a lot of white girls that wear shorts.
I mean, just we play this guessing game to knock it down. So
Archie, you don't want to.
it wasn't Grayson Waller, was it?
I'm not sure.
It was his last SmackDown match.
I'm not sure. I just know Randy Orton's better.
Randy Orton is the greatest wrestler to ever do this.
I'm curious to see who you're talking about. Anyway.
Back in the day, I would have disagreed with you, man. But how Randy Orton looks, man, he looks good.
Bro, I don't see how
You look
people can
bumper,
ever
too.
deny.
You look
Yes.
bumper.
My boy John Cena got that big old.
He
It's worse than mine. It's worse than mine.
need to cut it off, though. John Cena don't know when to just let go, man.
Yeah.
I feel like he need to retire from it.
I think he should be an announcer like JBL and build his way back up.
Well,
I would not mind seeing
Like
him
CM
an
Punk.
announcer.
he in Hollywood now, so
I don't even be seeing him in movies, though.
he does more stuff on Netflix And then he does like the Peacemaker movie.
Trash.
I didn't say it was good. I'm just saying. Then you got that new movie that I showed y'all where he looked like Britney Spears. But yeah, we got 5 minutes left on this episode. Before we end, let's do our Mount Rushmore of WWE wrestlers. Who are y'all top 4 spots right now? And we're gonna start with your mother's favorite.
But is this of all time?
Of all time. All time.
Did you say Seth Rollins?
No, we talking to you first. I got you on the camera first.
Oh, on me. I thought you was okay. I'm gonna go for number 1. I'm gonna go Randy Orton. I gotta go Randy Orton. Why? I don't know. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go Undertaker.
Okay.
3, I'm gonna have to go Triple H. Ooh. Might have to go, 3 Triple H, 4 Shawn Michaels. My 5th though, Eddie Guerrero.
Mount Rushmore is 4 people though, but okay.
But I gotta have 5 though.
All right.
That's like a little stack before going up to my.
All right, Priesthood, what you got?
It's the free souvenir quarter they give.
Who you got on your Mount Rushmore? Who do you have on your Mount Rushmore?
Undertaker is number 1. I mean, 21 and 1 is crazy.
So you ain't gonna put no more
He
up?
done beat all of your mama's favorite wrestlers.
But you ain't gonna put nobody else on there?
Oh yeah. I'm just saying number 1. That's George Washington.
Got you.
Stone Cold.
Okay.
2. Number 3. John Cena. And number 4. The Rock.
The Rock. I knew it.
All of these people have carried the WWE on their back.
Those are fair. I'll give you that. That's fair. Even though I don't like John Cena as much, it's fair.
I want to know, Stone Cold, Attitude Era, crazy. John Cena, 10 and 5 at WrestleMania, beat some of your mama's favorite wrestlers. Had some of the biggest moments. And then special mention, obviously, Randy Orton's not too far. If Randy Orton wins that title, he might just be over John Cena.
I need Randy Orton to kill one more WWE championship.
If he gets one more, he might just be over John Cena. John Cena lost credibility.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give y'all my 4. So you got Stone Cold, you got The Rock, you got Macho Man Randy Savage, and then you got.
That's a little more personal instead of
No, it's not personal. It's the truth. It's the truth. If you can put John Cena up there,
Peter Parker. Macho Man got whooped by Peter Parker.
but Macho Man was in a Spider-Man movie. John Cena wasn't. Okay then.
They got that man in dresses on.
Macho Man ain't wearing no dresses.
He had to wear no dress.
Macho Man ain't wearing no dresses. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't like that. That's why he the GOAT. And number 4, I got the Undertaker. I was gonna say Shawn Michaels, but they're like, I always interchange them. They're like 4 and 5 for me. But yeah, I ain't got John Cena nowhere near my Mount Rushmore.
Pretty much, it was never fair when he fought anybody in the ring. He even whooped them on Stone Cold. I mean, they never had an actual match at the time they would be in the ring together. He pretty much embarrassed everybody in the ring.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels, man, he made magic with nearly everybody he's wrestled with. So, all right, but that's it for our OTP episode. Thank y'all for joining us. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow. Make sure you find us on Facebook. All this stuff should have been flashing at the bottom of the screen this whole time, so I ain't gonna say what the name of it is. Follow us on Twitter, Twitch, everything, and we'll see y'all next time. Yep, Instagram.
Like, share,
Yep.
performing what he all he can do.
Yeah. This is OTP. It's OTP, and we outside.